Shapeshifter, go grill plane. Just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya. I ripped it.
We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On target here to Njoku. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown.
For the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the Jets' 43-yard line.
30 left. Sink right.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
11, add it. Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, stop. 11. Hey, kill.
Hold on.
Silver.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Hey, I'm good. 11. Go, let's go.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. He connects downfield.
Hold on 1 second, baby boy.
As he gets it down near the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Hey, Ron.
First and 10.
30 left.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Yeah, mommy be here in a second.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Markers reset, ball at the
1
37.
second, baby boy. 1 second, baby.
First down throw for Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. Oh, this big guy is moving. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hey, Monday.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Second down and 10, Fields. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 13-0 lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
And they're on 34-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, chill. Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Jaguars first down.
Hey, I'm going. Let's go.
49-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Right back to Chase. He's got room to roam. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's
Go,
another
piece of 24.
Jaguars first
Hey,
down.
Soko. 11.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Back to the air, Lawrence. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. On now is Cook to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, Slot.
Along the right sideline, there's space at the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 12-point game in the 1st. It's a Justin Fields touchdown, his 3rd total score this game. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, take right open.
Now Lawrence. He's going deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Go. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars first down.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Hey, kill. Dirty left. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Huh? Yeah, mama.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Dirty left. Hey, center. Done.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throws caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first.
What you got in there?
Jets with an early lead. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Oh, you gonna call Santa?
Back for the second quarter.
Cool.
It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hold on 1 second, mom.
He's still going at the 30. And he hits
Here.
that enemy.
Say that till mommy gets here, okay? Say that till mommy gets here.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Take right open.
At the 13-yard line.
Go, let's go. Son.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a one-score game in the first half.
Yeah, I'll check it out later, dude.
Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars 15. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Out of the
43-yard
shotgun,
line.
Fields. Connects on the crosser. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, New York.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Fields throwing once more. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-point lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 15. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Side. 30 left.
We working up the wide receiver. We working.
Sink right. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of a
Hey, kill.
brings up 2nd and 11.
11.
At the 50-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. Brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Working now from the gun. Cut out left. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Quick slant taken in by Ferguson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
13, look. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
18-yard line.
Silver.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Headed out right. Now he takes it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's gets a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Back. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. And play made by Jacob Parrish.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Fields now on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jets hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Shotgun snap to Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Out wide. It's Pickens. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. A pistol snap. Fields. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points. He rolls to his right. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, Soko, so hot! Hey, kill! 11. Go, let's go! Here we go,
Throwing here just before halftime. He beams one deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, it's Lawrence. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, 13, Lou.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
11, Agate. Sink right.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion. Easy, read him.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
Let's
goal.
go.
At the 9-yard line.
Son. Hey, I got him, man. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. The Jaguars turn the deficit down to 5. after making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Get high.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, Jets.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Get high.
Fields out of the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
319, get it.
Fields gets it out line quick. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, 48-yard line.
This one's hot.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He brings it in. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
30 left. Here we go.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, kill. Rip.
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
30 left. There we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, Ginger, attack. 13, Lou.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, tomato. Done. All right, here we go. Done.
Ready.
He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Check. Rig alert. Hurt. Check, smash.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
13, Lou. 11. Hey, son.
The Jaguars will line up for
Here we
the
go.
2-point
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Up, 319,
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Extend. West right big. Right.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That is your old school.
Nigga, you just chewed the clock in the 3rd quarter. Shut your bum ass up.
Think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead.
Nigga, you just chewed clock in the 3rd. Shut up. Crybaby ass nigga. You just chewed clock, nigga. The fuck? You just wasted the whole 3rd quarter. What are you talking about? Shut your bum ass up. Nigga, I'm going down the field. What are you talking about? I ain't took shit under 10 seconds.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one.
Yup, but I'm going to keep running that motherfucker.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go. Green knights.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He's back to throw. This underneath to Taylor. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, son. 19 shot. I can't. Medic. I can't.
Desperation time here. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Green 19, dress is that? Tonight.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
I'm ass, but you want to talk to me during the game.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Jaguars take over deep in our own territory, down inside the 10. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that.
He's got it deep downfield. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way.
Nigga, you got ball at half, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
Because you're right, it was.
Shut your bum ass up. Nigga, obviously it wasn't 14 if you get the ball back, dummy. It was 14. It was 12, dummy.
Nice field
It was
position
12.
for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Okay.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here. Now Fields. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Solid gain on that play,
Bro, I don't even look at that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? You the only nigga that give a fuck about that shit. Nobody looks at that shit, bro. What is the previous play gonna help me with? You just ran a cover 2. Oh, he's gonna run cover 2 again. No, dummy. Like, shut up, bro. You just want to complain about shit. You the only nigga that complain about shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Just play the game. What? I call timeout. I have all my timeouts. Like, what is you talking about? Like, bro.
On 3rd and 2.
If I were really looking at your plays, I'd be running them. Like, what? Like, nigga, you watch pros play and take their plays, bro. I don't care. You don't got it, fam. I threw you a pick. Ooh-wee. Like, what the fuck? You say what? It's year 3, fam. Like, what are you talking about? Nigga got Jamar Chase and B2J. Like, nigga, your team is straight. All your DBs are traded. What are you talking about? Like, nigga, like his team ass. All you do is do check downs all the way down the field. Like, what? You suck. Miss the check down. Throw it to your running back on the flat and throw it to fucking Jamar Chase on that little out and in. You're not good. Exactly. That's what I thought. Go on about your day.
See, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you